طيب 3 2 1 You're alive. اهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم في برنامج Session of the Sessions. ياس سقف معايا مصطفى، انا مش هسقف لوحدي.
سقف معاك يا ابني، لسه
سقف
مش
معايا.
حاسس.
احنا كده المفروض ان احنا لايف، فعندنا current viewers 4 بقوا 5 دلوقتي، مش عارف ازاي.
تمام.
هو في صوتي بيطلع في حد في
ما انا
مكان
كنت
ما،
فاتح
صح؟
اللايف. مش انت قلت لي اتاكد فكنت بتاكد.
طب انا عايز اتاكد انا كمان ان احنا فاتحين.
تمام طيب، عشان once we start يعني
تصدق جي دي جي كايرو طالع لايف اهو. فين بقى اللايف ده؟
طيب احنا ممكن نستنى 3 دقايق بالظبط ونبدا.
ايه؟
تكون جت 9 صح؟
هي احنا قدامنا 3 دقايق وبعدين ممكن نبتدي يا ريس. احنا ابتدينا دقيقتين 3 بدري عشان نجرب اللايف. جي دي جي كايرو، اهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. احنا كنا عايزين نعمل ايه النهارده؟ احنا صباح الخير الاول. النهارده اول يوم في البودكاست. بنعمله weekly او every 2 weeks. هنعمل بودكاست مع الناس التكنيكال الجامدين جدا جدا جدا. احنا عندنا اول واحد صديقي الصدوق مصطفى رجب. مصطفى هيتكلم عن نفسه كمان شوية، يقدم نفسه وبتاع. انا اسمي اسلام على فكرة، كنت جي دي جي كايرو. انا لازلت جي دي جي كايرو. ايه قلة الادب دي؟ من 2011 انا مع فريق جي دي جي كايرو. احنا هنتكلم شويه بالعربي وشويه بالانجليزي، احتمال نقلش عشان دي طبيعتنا انا ومصطفى، بنحب نقلش كتير. فاحنا هنبتدي كمان دقيقه مع مصطفى. هيكبر السكرين بتاعته عشان انا بقول له من ساعتها اعمل بريزنت. اعمل بريزنت يا مصطفى، اعمل بريزنت يا مصطفى.
الله اكبر الله اكبر، الله بحاول اكبره بس مش هينفع. بس احنا هنشوفها بالمنظر ده، فخلينا كده الحمد لله نحمد ربنا.
طب
كويس ان احنا
يعني انت شايف ان كده كويس؟ طب هقول لك حاجه في كليك يمين كده فوق او خش على المنيو واعمل هايد للبوك ماركس علشان الشاشه تكبر شويه مثلا. في اوبشنز في التابات اللي فوق بتاعت كروم، في بوك ماركس، في انك ممكن تعملها هايد.
تمام. احنا يعني خلاص كده هو اليو ار ال بس
الله ينور عليك. طيب يلا، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ابتدي يا باشا، المايك معاك.
تمام. Hello guys, welcome to SOS, also known as Session of the Sessions. It will be introduced by me and Islam. Okay. First of all, let's introduce ourselves in more details. I'm Mustafa Ragab. I'm working as a Ruby on Rails architect. I'm working as a software developer since more than 9 years. I have a lot of experience in web and mobile development, management, and leadership experience. I will leave Islam to talk about him for 10 seconds.
Okay, thanks Mustafa. My name is Islam. I'm software engineer. I'm with GDGCairo since 2011. I used to be the leader of GDGCairo, but now Basant is a leader. We are doing this podcast, like session of sessions with Mustafa, and we are gonna have it like weekly basis, Sundays most probably. Forgive us in advance if we skip one of these Sundays. It could be every 2 weeks, so this is like in advance. For now, I don't have more things to talk, so I will leave it to Mustafa. By the way, I will interrupt Mustafa in the middle of our talks if there will be any questions. I have all questions in the live chat. so I can transfer it to him and interrupt him anytime, and he will forgive me about that. Yeah, I think we can start now.
Okay, thanks Islam for the 10 years. I asked it for just 10 seconds. I would like just to leave a note about why we prefer these sessions to be running in English. We just wanted to make it global. We wanted to provide information or the details we will provide in our sessions to be shared with the worldwide, not just the Middle East and Cairo. The sessions is it's a series of technical short sessions. I prefer it to be between 15 to 30 minutes each. It's the first time recording, so forgive us for the mistakes.
Rookie mistakes.
We will talk about technical topics. We choose them for you, but it's open for your suggestion. We have no topic for the first session today. We will just give you the brief about what we can discuss during the next weeks. There are some general topics, and I can leave the priority for your choice. Okay?
Okay.
Prerequisites: the sessions target software developers or people interested in software development topics, so no specific prerequisites are required. Let me give you overview about the topics that we can cover in our sessions. As I mentioned, it's very generic topics, and we can choose between them, and you can recommend, you can suggest any topic if something needed from your side. These are the headlines of subjects. We can talk about software architecture, data structure algorithms, Ruby on Rails, software testing, software development, software deployment, and databases. I need the sessions to be a little bit different. I don't want to just explain the software architecture, which all of software developers should know about it, but let's explain or maybe provide new techniques, or maybe explain in more simple ways. Okay. I will give you a brief or short description about each topic in order to know what we will talk about. An example for sessions we can take for each topic. For example, the software architecture, we can talk about programming building, software design principles, design patterns. REST stands for representational state transfer, microservices, our microservers, agile methodology. This is example about topics we can talk about for related to the software architecture. Okay, in general, the software architecture, it refers to the high-level structure of software system and discipline of creating such structures and system. Each structure comprises software elements, relations among them, and properties of both elements and relations. Software architecture is about making fundamental structure choices, which are costly to change once implemented. It's difficult to change the structure once it's implemented. Software architecture choices include the specific structure options from possibilities in the design of the software. So it's just a short brief about the architecture and what topics we can cover during the architecture, the software architecture topic.
طيب مصطفى احنا ممكن في الحتة دي اوكي can we discuss more about the scaling and the software or the architecture scaling for like this is an interview question. It could be one of our topics to talk about.
Yes, of course. I think it might be covered with microservers. When we will talk about microservers, we will provide solutions. For example, we will give example about a problem and how it could be solved with microservers. How can we scale? What is the optimum solution for scaling depending on your requirements? So something like this might be covered with microservers session.
Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of questions in this topic.
Yeah, of course. Including me.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of questions. I don't know who will answer, but
we will figure it out. Don't worry.
Okay. The next
data structures.
Data structures. Yeah.
Our favorite topic, guys.
No, all of us hate data structure. but as I mentioned, we wanted to explain, to take the session in different way, not just giving information, but how to use it, where to use it, when to use it. For example, all of us know about structures, stack and the queue and all this stuff, but maybe some people miss to know where and when to use this.
Yeah.
All of us maybe we know that when someone asks you about data structure, we reply, yes, I know, stack, linked list, and queue, and this stuff. But when we face a real problem, we don't know how to map between what we are know and what we want. So I prefer this type of sessions will be in that way. We will make a link between the subject we provide and the real problem and real situation we might face in programming life cycle.
Perfect.
Okay, so data structures, we might cover some topics like classification data structure, fundamental concerns, organizing data, arrangement of data. Okay, data structure, we know it refers to schema of organizing data, or it's an arrangement of data computer's memory in such a way that I could make the data quickly available to the process for the required calculation. The data structure should be seen as a logical concept that must be addresses to fundamental concerns. First, how the data will be stored, and second, what operations will be performed on it. Okay?
Yeah.
So, during the data structure, we can choose one of this topic or any other topic you prefer, and explaining in more details and how we can use them in our real life. By the way, we can use data structure in our real life, not programming life. The other life. Algorithm. And how much we should be familiar with algorithms problem. We can talk about generic problems, and maybe one day we focus. We make a session to focus in one problem and explain the solutions for many algorithms. We can cover step-by-step process, form of methods, and the efficient algorithm. Efficient algorithm is very important because if you know algorithm, it doesn't mean you know how to write efficient algorithm. The algorithm it's a
complexity
step-by-step process.
يعني complexity نتكلم عن complexity بتاعت الالجوريزم مثلا running time الكلام ده كله فده
Yes, of course.
ده يعتبر يعني ده هيبقى مقياس الالجوريزم بتاعك efficient ولا لا؟
Yes, exactly. Efficient of algorithm, we can define the efficient by the complexity of the time or the memory consumed.
Yeah.
We know algorithm is a step-by-step process to solve a problem. In programming, algorithms are implemented in form of methods or function or routines. Okay, so we just write a function or method. We just implement a function or method to solve a problem. Okay, to get a problem solved, we not only want algorithm, but also, as I mentioned, we need an efficient algorithm. One criteria of efficiency is the time taken by the algorithm. Is another one, as Islam mentioned, the memory.
Yeah.
Okay, the memory it takes at running time. I mean. Okay. In our real life, problem solving is done with help of data structure and algorithm. Both are important to solve problems in software development, to know data structures well and algorithms. Okay, I think these topics are not new for computer science graduate, but as I mentioned, we need to take it in another way, maybe a kind of refresh for our knowledge, and it's a way to build a link between what we study and what we do in our daily based life, in programming life, not the other life. Okay.
How many lives do you have?
2.
Yeah.
The real life.
The real life and
programming and the other life.
Yeah.
Ruby on Rails. I like it too much.
Yeah.
So it might be a good chance to give you a lot of experience.
How many years do you have like an experience in your Ruby on Rails experience, like development?
Around 10 years or more, maybe.
Interesting.
Interesting for me.
Yeah.
I started with Rails 2 and Ruby 1.7, so old is gold.
Old is gold, yeah. Oh yeah.
So something I'm thinking about, we can choosing the topic random, so we don't need to focus on Ruby on Rails and make 5 or 6 or 7 sessions. Maybe we make a collection. Today we have a session about introduction Ruby on Rails. Next week we have a session for a topic in data structure or algorithm, and so on.
Yeah.
It not must be to take headline Ruby on Rails and take sessions about Ruby on Rails. It not must be. For Ruby on Rails, we can take a Ruby introduction and Rails introduction. We can talk about Ruby metaprogramming, pros and cons for Ruby and Rails. Maybe we can talk about Ruby on Rails security, compare Ruby on Rails security with other frameworks. Maybe we can do a session to compare between maybe Ruby and PHP, or maybe Ruby and Python or something.
Ruby and Python, that will be great one. Also, I would like to suggest like a small topic about Ruby on Rails. If you have time, like to introduce us to gems and ready-made
Of course.
libraries, stuff like that. So
Yes,
people,
it should be included
yeah,
in Rails the introduction. Something like this will be
yeah,
included in
it's
introduction.
making the process of development like faster, right?
Yes. Also, again, as I mentioned, we don't need to provide redundant sessions. I know if you want to start Ruby or start learning Rails, our sessions maybe will not be good for you. We need to provide the information in different ways. We give you introduction about Rails, what you don't know about Rails. When we talk about Ruby security, even you are a Ruby developer, a Rails developer, maybe we provide a new information, or maybe we give a session about new techniques in security and so on. Okay.
So there is like a prerequisite people or students or our guests should have knowledge about Ruby on Rails or any other programming language, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And later on, maybe we explain this according to the session.
Yeah.
Some sessions
Yeah.
maybe requires to have a background about Ruby.
Yes. Yes.
For example, Ruby meta programming. You have to write one line of code in Ruby to understand what I'm talking about in Ruby meta programming.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great.
Let me give you a small brief about Ruby on Rails. As we know, Ruby on Rails, it's a server-side web application framework. Rails framework was written in Ruby under MIT license. Rails, it's a model view controller framework. It's providing default structures for database or web service and web pages. It's a framework that includes everything needed to create database backend web applications according to MVC pattern. So during Ruby on Rails, I expect to be very interesting. Yes, and
It
during
will.
Ruby on Rails, I expect to give you a lot of tricks in Ruby on Rails. Especially for people using new with Ruby on Rails framework. Okay. Next, something should not we shouldn't skip from our life: the testing. Software testing.
Yeah.
Some people see the software testing is optional, but actually it's not. It's not optional. You write a code, it means you have to write a test. So during the software testing sessions, maybe we cover testing frameworks. We can talk about stub and mock, testing methods, testing approaches, testing levels. Sorry. Software testing, it's a process. It's one of development process, actually. It was created to evaluate the functionality of the software or the application you are writing, with an intent to find whether the developed software meet the specified required or not. Also, to identify the defects to ensure that the product is defect free in order to produce the quality product. Software testing is an investigation conducted to provide stakeholders with the information about the quality of the software product or the service under the test. So the software testing is a measure tool to know how your software is qualified, is in good quality, is defect free, as I mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have some random topics about the software development. Software development, in general, the process of specifying, designing, programming, documenting, testing, and bug fixing, anything related to software development under the topic of software development. I choose some topics, but it's open, as we said, for your choices. Maybe we can talk about artificial intelligence driven development, known as AI development, AI driven development. We can talk about data driven development, domain driven development. Maybe we can do a session to compare between data driven and domain driven development. What is the meaning of data driven development? How we use in our programming process cycle. Also, we can talk about API gateway. I see it's one of the biggest important topics for back-end developers to talk about API gateways and API techniques, starting from the implementation, including security, including request and response format. A lot of things we can talk about it. Okay. Once we need to cover API, we should talk about OmniOS. It's something for Rails. Okay.
Yeah.
And OOS. OOS, the protocol that used for authentications. Okay. So during the software development, we can choose between these topics, or maybe we come up with new recommended topics from your side. Okay.
This is so big.
Yeah, it would be. By the way, maybe we choose a topic, and one session for this topic is not enough.
Yeah, I can imagine, especially for the artificial intelligence.
Of course.
It could be have more than one session or one big session. Like we can extend our time to be 1 hour.
No. I don't prefer to extend, but maybe we divide into 2 or 3 sessions.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we start with a brief, with an intro session.
Yeah.
And later on, maybe we create more sessions to go deep in
of course.
AI-driven development. Once you are a developer and you are writing a code, so you need to deploy.
Yeah.
So software development, one of our topics, one of our subjects we can cover. Software deployment, it's all activities that we make, all activities we do to deploy that makes the software is available for use. Okay, the general development process consists of several activities with possible transitions between them. These activities can occur at the producer side or the consumer side, or both of them. Okay. During these sessions, we can talk about continuous integration, continuous delivery, continuous um, deployment. I think DevOps people may talk about software deployment better than us. But as I mentioned, maybe we take the software deployments from different perspectives.
Perspective, yes. Yeah.
From a developer perspective.
Yeah.
What you should know about continuous integration and delivery, continuous delivery and continuous deployment. What are the tools? Maybe we compare between tools and so on. And finally, databases. Some topics we can talk about them. I don't prefer to be basics database session because most of us, all of us should know about databases, but maybe we discuss a new topics. Maybe we do a comparison between relational and the NoSQL database. What is the definition of relational and the NoSQL databases and compare between them. Maybe we talk about database shredding. What is the shredding, when and where we can use database shredding. Maybe we talk about NoSQL solutions. What kind of NoSQL databases, when we can use them. What are situations we can use NoSQL solutions. Maybe we do a conversion. Compare between Postgres and MySQL, or maybe other databases. Maybe we talk about new databases. I will leave this for your recommendation. If you don't have a recommendation about this, we can go for these topics.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
This is a brief about what we can do during the next weeks. What topics we can talk about. With the first session, I would like to know your impression. Maybe the topic itself, it's not new, but I will promise that the content will be new. And I will leave now for questions and your suggestions, if any.
لحد دلوقتي مفيش أسئلة. No questions so far. This is so nice from you, Mustafa. This is so good. The content is very big. I hope we do that.
We can cover.
Yeah, we can cover all of it or most of it. Also, we can do like after sessions. We can keep eye on the chat on this channel and each video. I will make sure to post each video with a date so people can follow with us. Also, I created a playlist on YouTube, and this playlist I will make sure to have all of our podcasts on this playlist, so people do not get confused or lost. This is a preparation. We are preparing for this since like 3 weeks. It's not a new idea to make like a technical podcast, and it's not a new idea to make it on Sunday mornings. Why Sunday mornings? Because it's weekend. So we should say this at the beginning, right?
Weekend, it depends for who.
Yeah, most of us, like most of people working in this field, unless Egypt, except Egypt. Anyway, so we can figure out like if it's uh, okay for Mustafa, we can make it Saturdays or Sundays.
No problem.
Yeah,
No problem.
we can figure it like
And
later.
and it's already recorded. So
Yeah,
if
so
you
it's nobody will miss anything.
yes,
Um,
I want you, Islam, please to mention about it's not a traditional or regular. I mean, يعني, it's not as we used a podcast, but it's a session in podcast way. It's
yes,
open for
yes,
discussion. We have a
yeah,
time for question and discussion, but it's a podcast to have a session in podcast.
exactly. The session of sessions. So
Yes.
it's a session of series of sessions. So SOS, first episode. So it's the first one of a lot of series إن شاء الله. Um, طيب يعني انا لحد دلوقتي ما عنديش حاجه، انا مبسوط ان احنا عملنا ده. دي اول حاجه من سلسله حلقات ان شاء الله. مصطفى عارف ان ده فولunteer work، واحنا يعني بنفولunteer ده من وقتنا كعمل تطوعي بنفيد الناس ببلاش. مش يعني ما هدفناش من وراء اي حاجه غير ان احنا ننشر المعرفه وننشر التكنولوجي للناس. زي ما مصطفى قال ان دي مش حاجه جديده، واحنا هنحاول نقدم حاجه جديده، ده حقيقي، واتمنى ان احنا نحاول ننجح في كده. اي حد عنده اي توبيك عايز يتكلم فيه وهو ما عندوش وقت ان هو يروح بقى مكان او نقترح على جي دي جي كايرو تيم ان احنا نعمل ايفنت كبير ونعمل دعاية كبيرة ومش عارف ايه، احنا ممكن نعمله ونسجله ونرفعه على اليوتيوب، هو من بيته وانا من بيتي. probably يعني على طول ان شاء الله هبقى موجود وهبقى انا الهوست زي ما عملنا مع مصطفى النهارده. فاي حد حابب يتكلم في اي توبيك برضه يبعت لنا بقى كومنت، يبعت لنا على الميت اب بيج. احنا ان شاء الله يعني هنراجع الحاجات دي كلها مفيش مشكلة. يعني احنا عندنا يعني توبكس كتيرة جدا. يعني لو انت عندك experience في اي حاجة من التوبكس دي، ممكن تاخد المايك من مصطفى وتتكلم انت، او تجوين معانا ويبقى احنا الثلاثة ممكن نتكلم في الموضوع ده، ويبقى سيشن فعلا مفيدة، كل واحد يقول الحاجات اللي هو يعني نساعد بعض يعني. وفي النهاية اهم حاجة ان احنا نطلع بكونتنت محترم يعني. ف شكرا يا مصطفى، شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا يا اسلام.
وان شاء
وزي ما
الله
انا
يعني
حابب بس اكد ان هي برضه السيشنز مش هيبقى وقتها طويل، هدف منها ان احنا نقدم معلومه عن التوبيك اللي احنا بنتكلم فيه. المعلومه دي هي مش محاضره، هي مش شرح كامل، على قد ما هي ممكن تبسط المعلومه اللي انت مش قادر تفهمها عن توبيك معين، او يديك معلومه عن حاجه
ابسطها لك لو
لك.
معانا طبق كشري خدت منك معلقه
هي المعنى الحقيقي لبسطها لك.
ابسطها لك. احنا كنا المفروض نسميها ابسطها لك.
هبسطها لك يعني. احنا زي
او
ما اتفقنا بس السيشن تبقى بالانجلش عشان احنا نحب الكونتنت ده يعني يبقى جلوبال.
تمام احنا يعني
فمش هينفع نسميها نبسطها لك، محدش هيفهمها.
بنقلش بالعربي اتس
فاحنا ممكن نقلش، وبعد كده ان شاء الله انا هبعمل مونتاج واشوف شانل تانية جلوبال ما فيهاش القلش ده عشان
لا احنا keep it simple.
او اقلش براحتك، هم مش
keep it
هيفهموا احنا بنقول
keep it simple وان شاء الله خير. طيب شكرا جزيلا ليك يا باشا، وسعدنا بلقائك، وان شاء الله نتقابل مرة اخرى
ان شاء الله باذن
اوكي
الله.
باي